Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at how your life is about to change in a big way. We've got 4 beautiful images in front of you. You're going to go with the one that you feel the most gravitated towards, and of course, if you would like to choose more than one pile, you can totally do so. I will give you 10 seconds to choose, but please also feel free to pause the video. That countdown to choose will start now. Okay, so if you were gravitated towards image 1, before we get into your reading, a couple things to note. Whether you are a pre-existing subscriber or a new subscriber, make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button and clicking all notifications so that you don't miss out on a future upcoming reading from me. I am also hosting a sale right now, a Cyber Monday sale on my Etsy shop, which provides all of my services, all of my readings. You can get 25% off. Now may be the time to book. I may not be able to run a sale anytime soon, so if you do want to book, check out that link. It will be in the comment section as well as the description box. Also, if you do like my content and you want to see more from me, you can access over 300 additional pick-a-cards through my Patreon platform. That link will also be in the comment section as well as the description box. So let's get into your reading, guys. Okay, so my goal today is honestly to keep it very positive. I am a very truthful reader, so I just don't know what may come out. But if I do feel like it's something you need to know, I'm going to say it. So please just make sure you're keeping an open mind, okay? Open mind and open hearts. What does pile 1 need to be aware of regarding how their life is going to change in a big way? What do they need to know today? I am also going to be choosing cards from other decks, so be patient as well for that. But let's find out firstly. Let's channel everybody who's watching in group 1. What do they need to know about how their life is about to change in a big, big way? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so pile 1, we are hitting it out of the park on the first try. On the first group, we are hitting it. We got some huge cards here. Oh my God. Give me more on the Chariot. Give me more on the Knight of Wands. Give me more on the Empress. And give me more on the Justice. Okay, wow, we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, there is so many messages coming through. Please just be patient. I'm going to try to speak to everybody who's watching, and that will be thousands of people. First of all, the big thing I want to say, firstly, is that something that may have been lying dormant, sleeping, literally, is about to get, a revival, a wake up. I think there's something that I feel like is owed to you that has been stagnating. It has been looking even to some degree like there's not going to be any hope for it, or that it's never going to come out of its stupor. Okay, with the Four of Swords, you're about to get some sort of payback in a positive way. Something that is rightfully yours. I feel like with the Justice, something's about to get balanced out. But for some of you, it could be something that has really been lying dormant, and really, maybe even some of you have put it out of your head, have discarded it, like as if there's no hope, but like unexpectedly with the Wheel of Fortune, literally out of nowhere, it gets a revival. And I feel like here it's closure. It's closure on something you need. And because I see that with the Ton of Cups, there's something I feel like that's coming to you, for you, that is going to bring you much peace. It's like a closed door, but in a good way, because sometimes we don't think closed doors are good, but this is closure. And again, I want to reiterate with the Justice. Oh, wow. Okay, I just heard Spirit say that we were working very tirelessly on your behalf in the background to make this happen for you. If some of you have felt like you've been alone in this, or that maybe your prayers weren't being answered or heard. It's not true. They were. So there's something enormously big coming for you. And with that Wheel of Fortune, I need to really emphasize this. Not only is a Wheel of Fortune card a Major Arcana card, but it's the card of unexpectedness. So I just don't think you're expecting this. And I do feel like with the Four of Swords, it's been lying dormant. It's something you just have lost hope for. Now, for some of you, it may be something you thought you made a mistake on, but that mistake will be made right, is what I'm hearing. Now, for some of you as well, too, we've got some people stepping into their divine feminine energy. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, it's been a long time coming. But you're about to get, I feel like, a facelift, an energetic facelift, and it's going to feel so good. And I feel like through becoming that Empress, that higher level up, it's going to start to make you do all kinds of things that you just didn't have the energy to do before. It's going to give you, like, again, that energetic boost. And when I see a King of Wands here, there's some sort of call to action. And I think a lot of you who are watching may have some dreams, may have things you've wanted to do, but there's just been no energy for it. You know, there's just maybe even been a lack of, maybe you haven't felt the most courageous or bravest to put it forth into action. And I just did hear for some of you, this is also about speaking up and speaking out. Maybe some of you have felt too tired to put yourself out there. You're getting some sort of energetic boost that's going to make you be able to do that. And for some of you, I did just see some businesses are going to be taking off, or there's going to be some action taken in business. I don't know if this is you're looking good energetically, that way you're attracting a job or a promotion. But I don't want to knock the entrepreneurs here as well too, or not knock them, leave them out. This is also entrepreneur energy. There's something of a moving forward. There's progression. And I just do feel like for some of you here, it's just like this may have been also something you've forgotten about or felt like you just couldn't do. Or maybe you were waiting for like something to just give you that boost, you know, because it's just like, it feels like, I feel exhausted. I feel tired. I feel like I can't fully be in my power. Something's energetically tying me down. But now all of a sudden, I feel freer. I feel like juices are flowing, creativity is flowing, and now I can move forward. And this is beautiful. To get the Chariot matched with the Three of Wands, this is very much talking about moving forward. I think a lot of you who are watching have been waiting for that moment to move forward. It's been, I feel like, exhausting, and I'm hearing there's boredom. There's also boredom. Now, Queen of Swords is on the bottom. Let's not ever forget the card on the bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. Some of you are really stepping into your power, you know, getting that line. I'm hearing that line is becoming very clear, that boundary line. We're not going to tolerate, you know, we're moving differently. We're walking differently. We're talking differently. We're even energetically different. So your life is about to change in a humongous way. It feels very internal, not eternal. Well, maybe eternal. Maybe you are looking younger as well too. But it's internal is what I want to say. And I feel like here, there's finally this energy of being able to move forward. That Chariot says it's coming very quickly for you as well too. Let's also not underestimate the Chariot and how fast it moves. This is coming very soon. And I do feel like there are some of you who have been starting to feel like that's like something's coming for you. There's almost like maybe a reward around the corner, or you're starting to feel the effects of it right now, but it's about to increase. So if you think you've been doing good now or recently, it's about to increase tenfold with that Chariot card. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's get 2 cards from this deck. Let's find out how pile 1 is about, their life is about to change in a big way. What does Spirit want them to know about that? How their life will change in a big way? What's coming for them? I do need to say as well too, in love, there also might be somebody coming towards you in a very unexpected way. This also feels like a last hope. I feel like some of you also feel like there's no, what's this word? Hope in love. And it's funny with this group because I'm not going to sit here and say be positive, because I think regardless if you're positive or not, that person's on their way to you. And I just think it's next up. It's what's next up with that Wheel of Fortune. And you will be pleasantly surprised, I feel like, with this person, because I do feel like some of you, a few of you, have been really wanting this big love. And I think this big love is coming. And the reason why it's a big love is because with the Justice card, I feel like we've had something before. And we're going to feel that again. And all of a sudden, I feel like I'm boosted again energetically. So there's a lot coming for you, pile one, that's going to make you feel good internally, okay? Stuff on the outside, external things, but it does a lot for you on the inwards as well, too. Okay, can we get 2 cards for group 1 on what you want them to know about how their life is about to change in a big way? Journal it out and write how you feel. Okay, the first thing that literally smacked me right into my third eye was whoever is wanting something, whoever's been journaling, who's ever been literally being grateful and writing it out or really keeping up on their gratitude, those things that you desire are on their way. That's my symbol for that with it, okay? Some of you have really been taking the time to set out time to really focus on your goals, spiritually, which would be manifesting, journaling it out, being grateful, being thankful. And I feel like those things that you desire that you've been putting on paper, don't throw that out. Don't throw that paper out. Don't throw that paper out. I don't know why I have to say that to somebody. I think somebody here is about to give up hope and like literally throw that paper out. Like, yeah, this is taking too long. You're going to get everything that you've written down in paper. So with this one, it's very symbolic. It's going to be up to you as the viewer to understand what I'm saying, because only you know what you wrote down on that paper. It's coming. And I also just was told too, if there's anybody here who's hoping for something to be corrected that's on paper. So I don't know if this is legal documents or something also to do with like something on paper. I don't know if it's bills. This also is going to get corrected as well too. There will be like, oh goodness, Spirit, you're giving me big words today. And I can't grasp it. There's a word that's literally right there. They're trying to tell me a bigger word than corrected regarding something that's on paper. I don't know if it's rectified. I don't know what this is. There's something that you guys want that involves paperwork. This is also going to be going your way. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue with pile 1. Give me more. What else do they need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way? Release self-doubt and let go of fear. You're losing or releasing fear. There's something, again, with that 3 of Wands, stepping forward, becoming more present, okay, in who you are, and releasing every doubt in your head, whether it's about yourself or it's about your situation, about what you want. There's going to be a letting go. And I did just hear that if some of you have released it, and literally gave it to God or let go and let God, these types of things, that was exactly what you were supposed to do. And that's just confirmation through the reading that you are on the right track, okay? Because you released what you could no longer control. And part of that, that's a big deal, because we do try to control everything here when we are on earth, but we never really believe that, there is this higher power, or that, another, higher power would have our best interest at heart and also help us, like our team, our guides, our angels. I think of a lot of you are starting to become more and more into your power, and it's going to look so good on you. It's going to look so good on you, and it's going to start to attract the things that you want to attract. Because I feel like before, when maybe some of you were in that fear mindset or that worrying, that was also energetically causing a lot of turmoil. So there's also peace. Your life will be changed in a big way, because peace is coming for you. Okay, let's draw 2 cards from this deck on how group 1's life will change in a big way. What do they need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way? I knew that card was going to come out. I actually saw that card in my third eye. And that's been happening a lot to me, and I find that extremely exquisite. I find it so cool. Romance is coming. There's going to be more opportunities. I think maybe for some of you, if it's been a little dry, there hasn't been much opportunity. Opportunity is coming. You will be wined, you will be dined, and there will be plenty of romance. So that's very to the point. You know, this is love for me. A chance to connect more to people who are actually interested, maybe have some, you know, good intentions, or a person who has a good intention. Finally, I did just hear, like, you know, that maybe there, for some of people, there's been plenty of opportunity, just not the right intentions. So there's going to be some dating options. Love will be coming. There will be people interested, and they're going to want to take you on a date. They're going to want to wine and dine and do it the right way. Give me more on what pile 1 needs to be aware of regarding how their life is going to change in a big way. Money. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And I've got this guy on the bottom, actually. I'm going to keep him out. With my main cards, I always read the bottom of the deck, but not usually with the other cards. But when Spirit tells me to leave something alone, I do. So we've got a courting man here. And for some of you, it could be somebody who you've wanted to come towards you for the longest time. Maybe they haven't been able to get their act right. This person will show interest, okay? Suddenly, unexpectedly with that wheel. And money is coming to you. So, I mean, what better can you get, right? We're going in hard with a bang here, pile 1. We've got more cards to draw from here. But I just want to talk about this money here. This money also may be unexpected. And it could be money that's owed to you, or money that comes out of nowhere. But regardless, you know, it's beautiful. And I don't want to go to the 9s here. You know, for some of you, it could just be a little bit, you know, but it's more than you had before. But money looks good. Money looks good. And I did really hear, for some of you, you've been waiting on this money. That's going to be coming your way. And it's going to change your life in a big way, because I feel like this money that you're getting, you may do something with it that alters your life, whether that be buying a home. Maybe you have more money to move. It's not just about the money with this card. It's about what you do with it. So your life is about to change in a big way, because that money is coming to you so that you can change your life. I do feel like a lot of people who are here, you know, really do want something different. And it could be location. I just heard that word location very strongly. Someone's got their eye on you. Someone will have their eye on you. And if it's somebody that you know already, there's going to be like a 360 for some reason happening. Like, you're going to go from seeing no action with this person to all of a sudden, like, this flower, roses, and I'm just being symbolic here, but all of a sudden this attention thwarted on you. And again, I can't talk about that Wheel of Fortune enough. It's going to feel like it's coming out of left field. It's unexpected. Okay, let's talk to group 1. How is their life going to change in a big way? Or what would you like for them to know about their life changing in a big way? Skating on thin ice. Okay, so how is that? How do I interpret that? Let's see. That really does feel to me, again, like we're very close, okay? That feels symbolically for me like we're very close. I think time is of the essence for this group, for some of you, and it may feel a little bit like time is dragging on. Or maybe, like, again, with that 4 of Swords that we had, like, there's just all hope is lost. I just don't think that you should think like that. I think it's coming very soon. But with the skating on thin ice, this may be how you feel energetically about your life changing in a big way. It's just getting too tight, the time frame. there's more, I feel like, coming forth from, the mind rather than the heart. I feel like some people here, your mind is playing a lot of tricks on you regarding your life changing. Your mind is trying to talk you out of what your heart knows. So just be careful with this. Please don't give up hope. I feel like with this group, if you were gravitated to my reading and you did choose pile 1, the main sign, the main energy that I'm receiving is that group 1 needs to know, like, to not give up the hope. It's right there. It's just literally right there. Okay, give me more on what pile 1 needs to be aware of when it comes to their life about changing in a big way. Unrequited love. Okay, so again, I'm going to talk about, what I saw before. For some of you, there could be somebody who I feel like maybe was just very cold, maybe not showing you what you wanted, okay? Maybe they were taking too long. Maybe they were maybe this guy, this mannequin of this guy represents a collective of, men or people who just really were not right for they didn't have the intentions there, okay? There's going to be no more of this, okay? This unrequited love will be a thing of the past. You will not be engaging in this anymore. You will not be engaging in this anymore. This will be a thing of the past. And I just think for some of you, it just was not your match. Maybe they were lessons, maybe they were karmic lessons, but no more unrequited love. It's going to be a thing of the past. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like some of you have been dealing with a lot of people like this. It's just like one after another. Or it could be a particular person. That person could be this person I said, who's all of a sudden going to, go from, maybe being very cool to all of a sudden, it's like a fire was lit under their butt, okay? Okay, this popped out with a lot of energy, deep-seated discrimination. I feel like here, how your life is about to change in a big way. This may be for some of you how you deal with yourself, okay? There may be something that's energetically unblocked, and it was the cause of your negative thinking, okay? That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like here who have been dealing with discrimination, that also is going to come to an end, okay? I think the person who's maybe been, doing this to you, or if it's a collective of people, I'm not sure. They're going to have this tape put on their mouth. They will be shut up, I heard, okay? They will be shut up. They will be stopped. They may be stopped through many different ways, many different actions. But I feel like you're going to be able to breathe, okay? With these people gone, maybe stopped in their tracks, or maybe there's karma coming to them. But this is also something to do with your negative thinking or how you talk to yourself through some sort of block, maybe an emotional abandonment wound, who knows? You will be able to breathe more. You'll notice that those things will, I feel like, subside. You will kind of move. And maybe it's through getting these things, these things coming into your life, that will eventually, I feel like, slow down. And you'll start to realize, like, I'm not in that space anymore. I don't have to feel. And then you may also start to think like, oh my God, I thought it was me the whole time, but I just had a bunch of maybe SHITTY people around me. Or maybe I was in a bad situation and it wasn't really me. No, it wasn't. There's something of a relief coming with that. Okay, let's do one more. One more for group 1. What do they need to know about how their life is about to change in a big way? Dismissive. Okay. That was on the bottom, which I think is beautiful. Opportunities await. So, the doors are opening for you. You will be walking through doors, new doors, opportunity doors, all of that jazz. But we've got the dismissive card. So how your life is about to change in a big way. I feel like here, this feels to me now very connected to this. There's almost like I'm seeing like a muzzle being put on your enemies. Like your enemies, You are going to be protected. You are going to win against your enemies. Your enemies will not be able to prosper. No. You will start to notice that you're going to be moving into a newer space, getting away from people who no longer serve you, who no longer make you feel good about yourself. And maybe there's new people coming in. I do feel like that. The ones who need to go are all of a sudden going to get very quiet. Very quiet. They may even disappear. Let them go. Let them disappear. Okay, they need to go. And it could be with the Queen of Swords, all of a sudden this new you know, with this sword up, creating that boundary. So this is wonderful, pile one. I mean, be very excited. I feel like, you know, this is partly the universe helping you out, but you've also done so much. You've worked so hard, I feel like, to help yourself. And that's going to be paying off very soon. Okay, pile one, take care. I wish you all the best. Okay, so if you were attracted to image 2, before we get into your reading, a couple of things to note. Whether you are a pre-existing subscriber or a new one, please make sure that you are hitting the subscribe button and tapping that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future readings from me. Right now, I am running a sale on my Etsy shop, which has all my services. If you would like to book a private reading and you want a deal, now maybe the time. I don't know when I'll be able to run a sale anytime soon. So please check it out. You can get 25% off on all of my readings options. And that link will be within the comment section as well as the description box. If you also like the way I read and you want to see more, you can access over 300 extra pick-a-cards through my Patreon platform. That link will also be within the description box and the comment section. So let's dive in, guys. Okay, pile 2. My hope with this reading is definitely to, bring positive news, but I am that reader that, if I do see something that you need to be aware of, I will let you know, regardless if you don't like it or not, okay? So let's channel everybody who's watching. Let's channel everybody who's watching in group 2. Let's bring forth the messages they need to hear today, not the messages they want to hear, about how their life is going to change in a very big way. What do they need to know? And please be patient as well, too. I am going to be pulling cards from 3 extra decks over here. So just be patient. What does pile 2 need to know about how their life is going to change in a very big way? I'm excited. I feel like I have a lot of excited people here who are literally on pins and needles because they've been wanting a change so badly, but maybe not knowing how to go about it. So I feel like I'm feeling excitement is what I'm saying. I'm feeling it from the crowd that's watching. So it'll be interesting to see. So what does pile 2 need to know about how their life is about to change in a very big way? Oh, wow. We've got the pair going on here. The Emperor and the Empress. Interesting. Give me more on the Empress. Give me more on the 5 of Wands. Give me more on the King of Wands. And give me more on the Hermit. We've got the Sun. So yeah, this group is going to have some massive changes for the positive coming up very soon. Let's just see what's underneath it. Oh, wow, there it is. So listen, I feel like with that Page of Cups, the way it's being extended, it's almost like you deserve it. I feel like with this pile, you really deserve it. There may have been a lot of inner work being done. I see that with the Hermit. It's clarified by the Queen of Wands. So whoever chose this pile, it has been standing in their truth, trying to do that so much so to attract, the right things in. And I feel like it's been tough. It really has been tough. I feel like for some of you, you had to literally change aspects of you or make some huge decisions so that life could go favorably or, change for the better. That Hermit card there is no joke as the first card popping up. Okay, I really do feel like we've got a lot of people here who are putting their spirituality, their ascension at the forefront and literally trying their best to stand in their truth with the Queen of Wands. And I feel like here, there's going to be, I feel like, so much action coming forth. I feel like it's already happening. And I want some of you to know something. If it looks like your life is falling apart, it's actually coming together, I just heard. If it feels like it's been chaotic, if it feels like I just don't even know where to look because my head's spinning, fear not, I'm hearing. That's actually going to work in your favor. It's almost like everything has to come apart to come back together in a better way, or things are coming together just as they should. And I'm going to say here, for some of you, you may find a husband. I don't even talk like that. So I just want you to know, for me to say that, that's a big deal. Some of you may be pairing up with somebody who is definitely, your match. That Emperor and that Empress, I don't joke around as a reader when I see a pair of suits coming together. And I feel like here it's destined. It's what it's supposed to be. I feel like some of you are ready for that next stage in your life. And some of you, just bear with me, it could be, maybe you're already with your person, but maybe you are going to be, getting pregnant. Okay. Could be like that next stage. Regardless if you are married, in a relationship, in a situationship, single, there's going to be some huge progress. And I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, you've been wanting this. You've really been wanting this for a while. Something more committal, or a next phase, like definitely a next phase, something to progress with another person. And I am going to say, for some of you as well, just bear with me, it's a huge group, thousands of people. Some of you could be becoming very, very, very advanced. There could be an advancement in the career. There's a leveling up with skill set. This could be anything from apprenticeship to gaining, skills, to even university degree people, okay? People who are in school. I feel like here we're finally mastering. There's a flow. So if some of you have been feeling like, okay, I've been working my butt off to get recognized or to get some sort of, recognition, that will also be coming. And it comes with a lot of money. It does come with responsibility, but you're ready. And what I like about the Eight of Pentacles, it's that card for me of preparation meets opportunity. If you are ever in your life and wondering why nothing's happening, or if it's something to do with work or career and you want it, but it's not happening, it's because it's just not the time. And again, if you can train your mind to think like that, life can go a lot smoother. But some of you are leveling up in career. I mean, like really leveling up, and you're being watched, you're being looked at. You finally, I feel like, have, everything in your favor regarding career and work. Now the other thing here, which is interesting, some of you are going to be involved in something. I just don't know what it will be. It could be various things for different people, but there's some adventure coming for you. And this is sporadic. This is spontaneous. I don't even know if this is a thought yet that you have, okay? And this could be down the line. This feels to me like when we are taking a leap of faith, or even like a risk, or we're being more adventurous. And I think some of you, you're going to feel guided to, okay, with the Strength card. If that happens, please remember this reading and go for it, because I feel like that's going to lead you also to some sort of genius idea or something spontaneous that results in something like the next step on your path. Okay. Again, I don't know what that's going to look like. This feels adventurous to me. This feels like, and it's not even about like me saying, okay, this is not like you. It's not even about that. It's just, it really comes out of nowhere. And there may be some people that you share this with that don't really, they're not for it. They're like trying to kind of persuade you not to do it, but you need to do it, because I feel like it's a big move that's going to, I feel like, pay off. And it's either when you get there, you see where you're heading with that, or it could even be for some of you an investment. Maybe you take a chance on some sort of investment or an idea, and that idea might be yourself. I just don't know how it will go, but I'm telling you, there's something very magical about this. And when I see that Strength card, that tells me that you have this gut intuition, that you can't really make sense of, but like, you know, you need to do it. So please, if anything like that happens for you in the upcoming future, or even if you are feeling like that right now, this is not a coincidence, okay? You're not gonna feel like that and then get this in a reading. I'm sorry, okay? It's just, I don't believe in that. So be aware of that. Now let's move into other decks. That Sun card is amazing. You know, I don't know if you know how much about tarot, but the Sun card is the card of positive outcomes. So, wow. Everything is going your way. Everything's going to be going your way. I really don't see anything, you know, here of a warning or a be careful. I mean, we have to get into other cards, but let's just see. So what does pile 2 need to be aware of regarding how their life is about to change in a big way? How will pile 2 life change in a big way? Commit to self-care rituals. Okay. How your life is going to change in a big way. And then you got commit to self-care rituals. I feel like this is a message coming through from your guides to say that the more that you do this, the more that you do commit to, like, it's kind of like a how-to. So we're getting a little bit of like a humor here from Spirit, like how you want to will this in quicker, or how you want to, you know, have these things happen for you is take care of yourself. Listen to yourself as well too with that spontaneity idea. Listen to yourself, commit to yourself. This is all about you. And I'm going to say this, you know, this is not about, you know, a 2024 reading, but 2024 is the year to make it about you and really walk to the beat of your own path with that Hermit card. Okay. And that Queen of Wands, she follows nobody. She's a leader. She's not following anything. I don't care what it is. Okay. She wants to do her own thing and she wants to make her life happen. So, this is how you get there faster. It's kind of funny. It's a little humor. It's like a how-to. Now, if you've been doing that, if you've been taking care of yourself, if you've been, you know, reinventing yourself or trying to stay away from, you know, negativity or just make it about you or take your alone time, then this is just an ode to that. Okay, so good for you. Give me more on what pile 2 needs to know about how their life is about to change in a big way. I just heard something else as well too. With this increase in money, or even this man or this person that you end up being with, you actually will have the affordability to actually commit more to self-care rituals. So I don't know if we've got some people here who have been lacking with that. They haven't been really taking care of themselves, or, you know, they've been wanting to do more, but they don't have the funds or the time or the energy. Something comes into your life that allows you to do that more. And it's beautiful. And it could be spa treatments. It could be Botox. Who the heck knows? Okay. Give me more. Plastic surgery, etc., etc. Sky's the limit. Whatever is your, you know, whatever floats your boat. Give us more on what pile 2 needs to know about a big life change coming their way. Show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Okay, so really, right now, maybe that's been lacking a bit. Okay, maybe you haven't really been the happiest. Maybe it's been hard to be happy. I feel like your life is about to change in a big way. So much so that this is going to be you, literally. A permanent smile planted on your face, and you're going to sparkle. This new change is going to look so good on you. You know, people will feel it as you walk into the room. You'll be more gregarious. You'll be more happy. You'll be more lighter. Okay. Some of you have been very bogged down. Okay. This is going to look really good on you. That's what I feel like Spirit's telling me with this. It's like you're going to attract so much in from this new change that you're going to sparkle on the outside because you're going to look good. And then you're going to also be sparkling from the inside. People will feel it. So this is something to be very excited about. Okay, let's get 2 cards from this deck for pile 2 on how their life will change in a big way, or, you know, what they need to know about their life changing in a big way. What do they need to know? past love, in the past, past lover. There's going to be a big change with a past love. This past love may not be a past anymore. It may be coming up for you. Could be an open door, some chance to rectify something between you and a past lover, or things I feel like start to go your way with this past love. If it's a love that, you have around, but it hasn't been, going the way that you would like it to, I feel like this also changes. I feel like heart chakras are activated, and it feels to me like it's like a new chance. So if you see here, the outer heart is kind of ripped apart and broken, but it kind of has a fresh one inside. So, and it's shining, Ooh, I just heard something else. Actually, for some of you as well, too, this could be a past life lover coming, stepping in. You meet somebody, and they are from the past. You remember them. Your heart gets activated. Listen, don't ask me how you'll know, because you'll know. Okay, you will know. Give me more on how pile 2. Maybe that's who this is. Okay, the Empress and the Emperor. Whichever one you identify with, that's your person coming in. Give me more on what pile 2 needs to know about a big change headed their way, or how their life will change in a big way. Soulmate. Are you kidding me? This is very much about love. Love is on the horizon, guys, for you. Get excited, whether you know this person or not, or it's new. We're going to be having an entering in. This is soul family. This is a great connection. Okay. It's a relationship. There's a relationship coming, and it solidifies. It's deeper. It's not, for some of you, like, I don't want to just tell everybody this because it's impossible to say that. But for some of you, I'm hearing the struggle's over. So if it's been a really difficult way of being in the past with these people who are just not secure, like they're unpredictable, they're not calling back on time, it's just been a disaster. This with the 2 pair in the back, this is more solidified for me. I feel like we are getting together and we're actually building something together. This is concrete for me. This is not more issues. This feels like permanent, could be even marriage, like moving in together, having children, all of that. Wow. Okay, so let's also pull a couple cards. 4 cards we'll pick from this deck on what you need to know about a big change, how your life is going to change in a big way. What does pile 2 need to know? Taking the elevator instead of the stairs. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Oh my goodness. We've got some, huge doors opening for you. I don't think you're going to even recognize yourself in a year from now. It's going to be a completely different you. And you're going to be, she actually on the card reminds me of her. She's very daring on this card. She's just really in her tigress energy. She's on the prowl. She's ready. And I feel like this is also very symbolic of you being ready. It's time. This feels like divine timing, but like you're going to really move up quickly in something. And that for me feels like the marriage goes very quickly. You end up getting married very quickly. Either it's the promotion that comes in very sporadic and very quick, or it has to do with this risk. Okay, what would look like a risk or this spontaneity. She's very daring on this card. She looks like she's willing to take a risk, and she's really willing to like just step out of her comfort zone and do something different. And maybe you've been taking the stairs. Maybe you've been doing that and you're like, you know what, this is not working. I need to be more bold. I need to be more brash. I need to be more sassy. And I don't know, maybe Spirit's giving you that sun energy to like really shine bright like a diamond, you know? Let's get some more. More for pile 2. Oh my God, truth lives. Are you kidding me? This is exactly what I'm talking about with the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. Because you're standing more and more in your truth, and you are just really done with, you know, whoever doesn't like you anymore, or whoever just doesn't want to accept this new you, or, you know, doesn't like you. You're like, you're done. I think you're tired. You're over it. And I think you're ready to like just really step forward into that new, I don't know, page of your life, the new page, the new door. You're completely on a different level, you know, with this energy. The big change is this new you. I really do feel like some of you are literally changing energetically, like for the better. I think there's some of you who literally were just, you know, maybe very nice, non-confrontational, didn't really want to be, you know, pushy, but now you're like, I'm ready. And it's kind of funny too, because both their stances on the card are kind of similar, you know, just really like trying to go out there and just, you know, make a name for themselves, or just step into that limelight that is there for them, you know. No more taking the back stairs, you know. I feel like I want to showcase myself. I want to live in my truth. I want to be present. And that all is creating big changes. Wow. Give me more. Give me more. Oh, we got a secret crush. That's nice. I don't know. It feels nice to me. There's going to be a secret crush coming. Okay. This is how your life will change in a big way. And I don't think that secret crush will remain a secret crush. It will start like that. And then you'll start to get hints, but I think it's that person. And if this is your crush right now, that crush could be turning into something more solid. Whether you know this person or not, the secret crush will become something. And I love that it's a card, the number is 23, because it's change. So this makes me feel like either the person is changing and they're not going to be staying a secret crush, or there's some new shakeup, new big change, which 5 stands for change. And there's a secret crush coming. Someone who's going to find you extremely attractive. Head over heels. This feels steamy. Be prepared. And if this ends up being your husband, wow, this is amazing. Or your wife, whatever, your partner. Okay, one last card for pile 2. You guys are really doing it big in this pile. Give me one more card on what pile 2 needs to know about how their life is going to change in a big way. Rolling in their grave. Okay, so this is my card of someone on the other side helping to make these changes happen for you. I feel like they have seen your pain. They have seen your pain. I feel like they've watched you really go. I feel like they literally were rolling in their grave, you know, every time they had to witness, you know, your sadness. And that's not like a dig. It's just that like our loved ones live on. And when we hurt, they hurt. They want the best for us. So I feel like this person has been trying to do everything they can from the other side to really, really, I feel like, help you energetically to get out of this rut, move forward. And I am getting a big emphasis. This can be anybody. I just want to be very precise here. This is a reading for thousands. Obviously, go with whoever the first person that came to your mind was when I, you know, started interpreting this card. But I really heard that this is a male figure, and it could be a father, but it could also be someone you had an intimate relationship that, even for some of you, just a very brief, small message for some, may think it's ready for you. It's time for you to move on. Okay, so if you've lost a lover, you know, to the other side, they also are helping and they want you to move on. They say it's okay. They say that it's okay. Oh my God. But please, if you thought of like your grandmother or your cousin, then this is you. But for some of you, I really felt this very strong male presence. Oh, wow. I got to take a big breather on this one. This is exciting. Get excited, be happy, leave this reading and, you know, just conquer the world, because that's what you're going to do. All right, pile two. I hope you have a great day and I wish you all the best. Take care. Hi, pile three. Okay, before we get into your reading, a couple things to note. Firstly, please make sure that whether you have just found my content today or you are a pre-existing subscriber, that you do have all notifications on and you are subscribed so that you do not miss out on a future reading from me. Please also note that I am running a sale, a Cyber Monday sale on my services through my Etsy shop. If you've been wanting to book a reading with me, now may be the perfect time, as I don't know when I'll be able to run a sale in the future anytime soon. So I am offering 25% off all reading options. You can find the link to that within the comment section as well as the description box. If you like my content and you want to see more from me, you can access over 300 extra pick a cards through my Patreon platform. The link to that will be as well in the comment section as well as in the description box. So let's get into your reading. Please be very patient. I am going to be pulling cards from 4 decks in total. And I am, my hope is with this reading to touch on positive things that may be coming, into your life. But I do want you to know that if I do see something, I'm going to say it. So regardless if it is, not pleasant, it's my responsibility as a reader to bring it forward to you. So just be pretty open is what I want to say. Okay, so let's channel everybody who is watching within group 3. Let's talk to them today about how their life is going to change in a very big way. What do they need to know? And please bring forth the messages they need to hear, not the messages they want to hear. Now that Ace of Cups came out flying with a lot of passion. You definitely have a new start, a new big change coming for you. Could be love, could be self-love, but let's just pull the cards. What's coming for pile 3? What big change is headed their way? What open door is coming towards them? Beautiful. Give me more on the 10 of Cups. Give me more on the 3 of Wands. Oh, give me more on the Knight of Wands. And give me more on the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Just wow. We've got the Strength card on the bottom, which tells me here, you know a big change is coming for you. I think you can feel it. You are ready absolutely for it. I feel like you've been actually quite patient, okay? There's a lot to dissect here, so just bear with me. The first thing I want to say here is that for some of you who have been dealing with fluctuating moods or emotions, maybe you've been dealing with that rockiness of not being able to control, your moods. Maybe you're up one day, you're down. I feel like there's a lot of more stabilizing coming with respect to that. I feel like here, there may be something that has tied you back emotionally, something that was very hard to get over. I feel like here we're making some sort of peace. That is a very big deal for some of you. I feel like here there's been something that has maybe been a hurt or something that happened to you. I don't know. Like it's going to vary person to person. But I feel like here it's like Spirit is going to try to help you to move through this so that you can move forward. Because I will say with this pile, it has stagnated you. Okay. When we can't be in our, full expression and, feeling well emotionally or mentally, it will hold us back. So I feel like there's something of stabilizing here with that, something of a releasing or a moving past, like a past hurt or something that we really felt like I'm seeing like, or I'm hearing like cut like a knife, this cut like a knife. And it was very hard for me to move past this, but I feel like here, I'm getting through it. I'm moving forward. There's a step being taken forward to overcome this. Now, wow, with the Judgment being clarified on the Knight of Wands, there's going to be a new direction that you take. You will be called to take it. I really want to talk to those who are watching. If you get some sort of outlandish thought, something that seems like, it's not like you. It could be a business venture. It could be which way to move. It could be taking an opportunity. And you feel within your gut and soul that something's telling you to do that, I would urge you to do so. This reminds me a lot of when I got the call to go on YouTube. I did not want to go on YouTube, but I got the call to, and after fighting it for 8 months, I succumbed, and here I am. So it's that type of thing. I really want you to understand that this may move you into a direction that is a lot faster, should you take this route, than what you've, been doing. Some of you, I feel like here, have been planting a seed, but this seed has not taken off. Hasn't germinated. I'm hearing the word germinated. I'm not even into gardening. I have no idea what that means. I guess sprouting. It's like something that's been, I feel like, on the back burner. There's finally a door being opened to move forward with this. And again, it's something you're doing, and it's very different than what you do. It's like a different role, but it's different. And I think with that judgment, you're going to get that loud and clear, and you're going to go. I think I do feel like that you will move, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to take you, I feel like, into the next chapter of your life, and you will see, the fruits of that very quickly. But it's getting there. It's making the move, okay? And it could seem a little risky, a little adventurous, but I feel like you go with it, and that leads you into a whole different path. Okay. And I do want to talk about this down here as well, too. If there are some of you who have literally planted a seed or wanted something or even put an intention out, and with the Two of Pentacles, maybe you feel like, you haven't been giving much life to it, or you've just been too busy to kind of give life to it. I feel like there's a moving forward with this as well, too. We finally get the time to work on something. And this feels to me like your dreams, something you want to do. And maybe, with the Seven of Cups, you think about it all the time, but it's like there's a lack of action, because again, with the Two of Pentacles, you may be very, this could be something that you're taking on top of everything else you do. And it's been very difficult to kind of give life to it, but I see it here. There's progression with that. Now, I want to say with the Lovers here, two things, okay? The Lovers card. Some of you may actually be going to the next stage with a person that you've had on your mind. There is a leveling up, okay? But I feel like there's many levels. So I don't want to give any kind of false hope. I'm not saying that you're going to get together or be together, but I feel like here there's movement. And I do want to say as well, too, for some of you, if you've been wanting or hoping for something romantic, this feels thrilling. So some of you have not even met this person, but I feel like somebody comes in and it's like very hot. It's temptation. It's like, I see you, I see no one else, I see myself in you. It's all of that. But with the Lovers, I also have to say as well, there could be a difficult choice coming up, okay? A choice you need to make. And this is the first pile I've actually had to say something that may seem a little unpleasant to do, but it's for your highest good. There's something you're going to need to close the door on, and it's going to be a very difficult thing to do. People may get hurt, okay? Feelings may get hurt. I don't know. I just feel like someone's left out in the dust, and unfortunately, it's just what you have to do. There's something of making a choice to get ahead. And no, I'm not talking about stepping on people's heads. I'm just saying, maybe with the Ten of Cups, not maybe, with the Ten of Cups, it has not been good for you, okay? It's something that you've had to leave behind, and maybe the clock is ticking with this, and I feel like with the Hermit, you know this is something intuitively like you have to close the door on, or you have to walk away from something. And we're talking today about a big change, how your life's going to change in a big way. Well, this is also one of the steps that you're going to have to take in order for it to move positively. If I can say anything, it's not pleasant. It's not something that's been serving you. Ten of Cups is a false sense of happiness, okay? It's something that, we no longer feel good about. It could be fake. You know, it could be something that, and especially with the 10, that we need to end for our well-being, okay? For the hermit energy. And again, I think you're getting an intuition on this. But I feel like regardless of if you caught this video or not, you're going to follow all these steps anyways. This is the pile I have to say is the most psychic. I feel like I'm picking up onto intuitive psychic energy. There's a lot of messages coming for. I feel like with this pile, you're getting a lot of like imagery. Your third eye is activating. You're getting signs and synchronicities and symbols. And I feel like here you're ready. Like you're kind of ready to stop doubting it and move forward. And those big changes, those positive changes are going to come when you take action, okay, with this. And again, there's nothing you have to do, because I do feel with this group, you will take action. So let's move into the other decks to see more on how your life will change in a big way. What does pile 3 need to be aware of regarding how their life will change in a big way? Oh, wow. Be bold. Don't be afraid to stand out. So I think you also, I'm hearing time's up. I don't know why I'm hearing time's up. I think here this is like I'm seeing this clock counting down. Like, you know that you've had to, it's like maybe I'm seeing shedding of the old skin as well too. So maybe there were aspects of your personality that maybe were not working so well for you. Let's say if you maybe were shy, or maybe you were kind of held on to fear or doubt. And now you know it's time to like make it about you. It's time to stand out. It's time to be bold. And that difficult decision can also be, I just heard as well too, that you're going to walk out of a situation that's going to be the reason why a new door opens. And for some of you, I felt like it was a workplace. I'm not saying for all of you, okay? Don't get, you know, how do I say, like, you know, disappointed by my specific, you know, messages. That could just be coming for a few of you. But I felt like most of you will have to make a decision that I feel like it's going to open another door. But for some of you, I did see something of a workplace. It's like, I got to close the door on this workplace so I can move into the other stage of my life. Interesting. Give me more. Give me more for pile 3. What do they need to know about this big change that's coming for them? How their life will change in a big way. Set your intention with heart and soul. Yeah, you're the psychic group. This is the psychic group. Absolutely. And I feel like here, you know, she's already holding that energy in her hands. You're already doing everything you need to do. This is actually the group that I want to say. I'm just kind of giving you, you know, a couple tips within this reading, but you didn't need this reading. I think you are very good on spotting signs, spotting synchronicities. You're connected to your intuition, and you know what your intuition is telling you. And with this group, I feel like here you've been wanting the biggest changes out of everybody so far. I haven't hit pile 4 yet, but with this group, you demand change. You want it. You expect it. You're ready. You're so ready. It's right there. And again, you're going to do everything you need to, because you know why? You're listening to your intuition and your gut and your soul and all of that good stuff. And you're allowing it to lead you. So good for you. Let's grab 2 cards from this deck. What does pile 3 need to know about how their life will change in a big way? True love, pure love, honest connection. Some of you are willing that in, okay? Some of you are really ready. I think that's what the Lovers is for me. This is a match. This is the real deal. This is honest, okay? This is honest. This is no more, you know, kissing those frogs. This is soulmate energy or even twin flame, okay? This is higher love. I just heard that song Higher Love by Whitney Houston. This is different. And it's almost like a gift as well too, because you're willing to, I feel like, again, listen to your intuition, obey it, and cut out what no longer serves or what you feel like has to be around anymore so that you can progress. That's a big deal. A lot of people get caught up in, how others feel, but they forget that this is their life to live. And with you, pile 3, you guys are so connected to your soul path. Like, it's unbelievable. And I think I think you're pretty good at like knowing what's good for you, listening to your intuition, but true love is coming. An honest connection. I love that. It's just there. It's ready. It's already existing in another timeline. You just have to catch up. Okay? It's already there. Give me more for pile 3 on what they need to be aware of regarding how their life is going to change in a big way. Brunette female, darker hair, intense and focused. Okay, for some of you, you are that brunette female, okay? I don't care if you are, just don't pay attention to the skin color. I don't care if you have black hair, brown hair. This could be literally you. And look at the words here, intense and focused. That is what you are. And even if you're not brunette, these words also apply. So I'm telling you, I just really do feel like with this pile, you got some intentions that you're setting and you're all about it. You're like, I'm going to stay on this path no matter what happens. Like, I'm focused. Obstacles. Oh, I don't see you. I'm going to push right through them. And that's why these big changes are coming for you, is because you're completely committed to it. Now, this brunette female, I want to say here, could also be responsible for, your path in the way of maybe helping. You could be meeting a brunette female. She could come through as a friend. What I will say is, I don't want to sit here and rant off all the different ways she could come into your life, but she's going to be for you. She will be for you. She will be a blessing. And the main thing I felt like when I saw her face on this card was that she was going to help. She was going to help you to get to be where you need to be. And yes, that could be through friendship, soul tribe. Soul tribe will change your life on many different fronts, and it's very different than friendship. And you better believe a good soul tribe member is definitely worth the while, okay? So look out for her. She's either you or she's someone you're going to be meeting. And she will be about you. She's going to be a supporter, a friend, a soul tribe member, like all of that, okay? Let's get some more. So let's find out from this deck what pile 3 needs to be aware of regarding how their life is about to change in a big way. I just heard something else. Some of you may be dyeing your hair brown or going back to your natural hair color. That may also be. Weirdly, I'm feeling connected to how you're attracting things, and I cannot explain that. I just cannot explain that because I'm only hearing it. I don't exactly understand it. There's something energetic about your hair, and if it's going back to your natural hair color or dyeing your hair brown, that could be also helping you to change your life. And I won't be able to explain that. Okay, give me more for pile 3 on what they need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way. Lights on, but no one's home. What do you need to know about your life changing? You know what, this card actually is very negative for me with some readings. This time it's actually very positive. This is blocking out the noise for me. You are going to be so focused that you're not going to hear nothing. You're not going to see anything. Again, it's going back to that breaking down the obstacles. Pile 3, you're making your life happen. You know, this is not life happening to you. You are making your life happen. As I'm getting towards the end of this reading, I'm starting to get an idea of who's watching. And I feel like here, you don't see no distraction. You don't hear no distraction. You are not going to be distracted. You are not going to care about obstacles. Like, you are going to make this happen. And I feel like the goal here is to really be, you know, living my best life. And that is what you will have. Okay. Let us get, we're going to draw 4 cards in total. Let's get 3 more. Settling. Okay. How your life is going to change in a big way. There will be no more of this. Okay. I don't know if you feel like there's been, you know, aspects of your life in which you've settled. It could be anything. It could be like what you take from people, how you get treated, who you're in a relationship with, or what you've, you know, dealt with people in relationships, or, you know, your living situation, like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's going to be no more of this. You're done. You're so done with the settling. It's just like, no more, no more. And when you do create that barrier and that block to say no more to certain things, I promise you it doesn't come back. So good for you for taking a stand. You will not be settling anymore in your life. You will be showing up fully present in your power. Give me more. Give me more. What else does pile 3 need to be aware of when it comes to how their life is going to change in a big way? Wasting your time. So interesting. This will also change, I feel like, because I feel like here there's been so much time taken from you. Didn't I mention something like that at the beginning of this reading? I can't fully remember it because when I'm channeling, and sometimes the information comes and goes, but I just don't remember. But I feel like at the beginning of your reading, I was talking about that. You're going to also, I feel like, squash this. You're going to be making more of your time, and you will be getting so much done with your time. It will no longer be on that level. You will never look back and anymore from this day forward of getting this reading, or even whenever you started this, okay, and say you wasted your time again. Again, you're showing up fully present in your life, aware of how precious time is, and you're no longer willing to waste it. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, give me one last card for pile 3 on how their life is going to change in a big way. Okay, we've got physical assault. This is interesting. Give me a moment to look at that. That may be a very specific message for some. Very specific, okay? Not everybody's going to resonate with that. Doesn't mean that the rest of the reading will not be for you. Some of you, I feel like your life is going to change. Actually, the card of 5, it has 5 on the card. This is actually amazing. So we're talking about change. There will be an end to this as well, too. Maybe this physical assault has been coming to you. Maybe that's what needs to end. And I'm going to put that on anything, actually. I'm not going to just put that on physical, because these oracle cards can always be read and interpreted 1,000 ways. But this is assault, period, okay? So whether this is physical, emotional, mental, I think a lot of you have been called to change your life. There's been a wake-up call with that judgment. Yeah, there's been a wake-up call. I think some of you have been feeling like, yeah, the way you're going, something needs to change. So you're taking action on it. So good for you. Again, you're showing up fully present in the moment. You're not allowing life to happen to you. And I feel like with this is also going to cause a change. You will not be engaged in this anymore. Okay. And I can't believe that it has a 5 on it, because that is the number of change. But this, for me, for some of you, this may have been the reason why you've wanted to change, because you saw the way your life was going and what it was filled with. And it was just a lot of, you know, again, settling, wasting your time, maybe getting into, you know, emotional situations, not having your needs met, emotional assault, physical assault, etc., etc. And it called you with this wake-up card of the judgment to do something about it. So I'm going to really want whoever chose this group to comment something in the comment section, because this was very, very intense and very specific. And like I said, this is the group that I feel like needed the reading probably the most out of everybody. But I want to know what you thought about it. So let me know. I wish you all the best. Take care, guys. Hi, Pile 4. Okay, before we get into your reading, a couple things to note. Firstly, whether you are a pre-existing subscriber or a new one, yes, if you are here and you're new and you're liking the way I read and my content, make sure that you have that subscribe button hit. Make sure all notifications are on so that you don't miss out on a future reading from me. Right now, I am running a Cyber Monday sale. If you've always wanted to book a reading with me, now may be the time, because I am offering 25% off. I will leave the link to my shop in the comment section, but you can also find it within the description box. If you like my readings and you want to see more, check out my Patreon. You can access over 300 pick-a cards for as little as $7 a month. And that link will also be in the description box as well as the comment section. Lastly, is if there's anything that you like about this reading, please don't hesitate to let me know. Let me know through the comment section. I love reading your guys' comments. I'm not able to always respond to every comment, but I definitely do read them. So please make sure that you are letting me know how you feel through the comment section. I can't wait to read your comments. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Okay, so I'm definitely looking for positive changes, but as a responsible reader, if I see something that needs to be brought up, I'm going to bring it up. So just be very open, have an open mind and open heart. And, you know, if I do see something, I will let you know. But, you know, mainly we are trying to keep, you know, a positive energy here. But again, I will let you know if I see something. So we're going to channel everybody who's watching in group 4. Everyone who's watching, every single person. And we're going to bring forth today what they need to know. Not what they want to hear, what they need to know about upcoming changes, how their life will change in a big day. What do you want them to know today, Spirit? What do you want them to know? Oh. We've got the Ace of Cups. Wow. Big energy here for group 4. Give me a moment to pull out all my cards. Oh, we've got some, okay, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I get very excited. Give me more on the 5 of Swords. Give me more on the Page of Swords. Give me more on the Ace of Cups. And give me more on the Knight of Cups. We've got wishes granted. We've got many big changes coming up, okay? With that 2 of Wands here, I feel like there's just a little bit more time left before we walk through the gateway of when these changes occur. And they're spectacular. I do see love. I'm going to just bear with me. This is for thousands of people. I do see love coming through. I feel like here it may have been a bit of a rocky time in love. Or maybe it's with respect to a person who has been shifty, okay? Hot and cold, not really knowing what they want. I feel like here there's an offer. There's a big change coming in love. And some of you, it may be a new person, but for a lot of you, it could be somebody you already know, somebody who you've wanted to, I feel like, approach you. Maybe they've been a bit distant, or maybe they are shy. I don't know. This feels very crush vibes for me. But it could definitely be somebody new. Now, what's interesting, I feel like, about this pile is that with the Queen of Wands, you may be really in a very hot energy, a very good energy that's going to be coming up for you. It could be your time to experience a lot of positive things. I am seeing and hearing for some of you you may really want to watch like your horoscope or like your Chinese zodiac, because I feel like, this is not necessarily a reading for 2024, but 2024 is going to be a very different than previous years. And I just heard your days of crying. Some of you have been crying a lot about the way your life has been going. Those days are going to be a thing of the past. I feel like here we may have some people who have been really torn over like what to do about their life, how to move forward. There's been a lot of sad days, and I feel like it's over. It's like wishes granted. They're coming very soon, and you've earned it. You've earned it, I feel like, with the Page of Swords. There is something of like holding on, really holding on through the storm, and you've done that. You've kind of like shown and proven to the universe that you're ready. I feel like there's a lot of you as well here who may have been tested in a way that could have put you back into an old life or an old situation, but you passed. I don't know what that means. You've passed the test. And I'm not talking about a physical test. I'm talking about like a spiritual test. There was like standards. You set the tone. You were like, no more. I'm going to stand my ground. This is all going to be the reason why a big change happens for you. Now, Ace of Cups as well. I have to read that in different ways as well. Could be a lot about self-care. I wonder if we have some people here who have been wanting to beautify themselves. It's kind of funny because when you look at the girl in the image, right? She's all about beautifying herself. She's like into herself. She's probably at the spa. She's just wanting to take care of herself. It's all about her. You will get to have that, I heard, for some of you. If you've been wanting me time, or if you've been wanting to treat yourself, or, beautify yourself in a way that maybe you were not able to afford before. I don't know what the situation may be. That also is going to be coming for you. I also just heard too, these new changes will look excellent on you. So energetically, you're even getting a facelift. Okay. It's going to look really powerful on you. Now this is interesting down here. I feel like some of you may have been extremely wronged in a situation regarding another person. I can't tell what type of a relationship this is, but it's someone you once shared cups with. That person, okay, for some of you, that person will get defeated. I feel like this person may have switched up on you. They may have been very mean. Maybe they've even tried to compete with you energetically or even physically. I just don't know what that will look like for you. Everybody watching. That person, I feel like, is also going to either slowly go away, like get out of the scene. I see like the movie scene of your life, and that is the character that is going to be removed. So if you've been wishing for someone to leave, someone you once, really trusted and, gave your all to, but, they showed a side of them that was just really nasty, okay? Nasty with the Five of Swords. They're leaving. This is also going to create and open up doors too, because I feel like they energetically carried something with them that was also putting you in a funk. Now you've got the wish card here. So I am being told with this Nine of Cups that you need to be making wishes like crazy right now. Now is your time. That's why I'm really wondering here if there's something going on in the birth chart for you, or if next year is your year, something along those lines. I'm not sure. But now is the time to really set the intention, because I feel like here, it's like a reward time for you. Now, some of you will be asked out. There is an offer coming forth, someone who's interested. There is love in the air. It smells like love. Either that or it's good times with your partner. The times that you will be having will be more romantic. There will be more time set aside for the two of you. But this feels charming. This feels like this person only sees you. And maybe, again, they've been running hot and cold, but now they've shifted. Maybe they've become more secure and they're no longer going to be in that emotion. And if some of you were dealing with somebody who was unsure of you, this also might be changing as well too. But This is just beautiful. I don't know why they're telling me, oh, wow. Okay, I see why they told me to look underneath. So with the Eight of Cups, I feel like here you've been very successful at completing, again, these things that you needed to complete, which were, I guess, I feel like spiritual tests. They were lessons. You've learned lessons, and now is reward time. So Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. It's the card of moving on to something better, but we can't deny the fact that this person has stacked all these cups. This is like their little trophies. And again, I do feel like with you guys, you've made a choice. Either you've made a choice to step into a new you and demand and deserve better, or you've made choices that were these spiritual tests that are going to bring about this new change. And it's beautiful. It's really nice. I mean, that Ace of Cups, the self-love, you know, and it's funny because, again, the image on the thumbnail, that's exactly what she's exuding, self-love. She's all about herself. So maybe it's been hard for you to have that in the past. Maybe this person made you feel really crappy about yourself. I do feel like also too, you're going to win in the end, especially if this person, I'm not saying that you're going to choose them, but this person who's been hot and cold, maybe when they decide to come towards you, you know, that will be your choice as well too, whether you want to engage. You know, maybe it may be too late, who knows? But this is almost like balls in, you know, your court, which is nice because maybe it's always been in theirs. Okay, let's move on to other decks here. Some of you also too, I need to say, just because this is a reading for thousands of people, some of you may have a child, okay? If there's a wish to get pregnant or if there's a wish for the child. So if you are watching and you have been wanting a change for your little one or a change with anything respect to your younger one or a younger person, that will also come through as well too. Give me more. What does pile 4 need to know about these big changes that are going to be headed their way? How their life will change in a big way. Turn criticism into kindness. You've passed so much spiritual tests that you're not even aware of it. You know, not even aware. I feel like this group, you know, I don't think this group may have many supporters, okay? But I'm here to tell you that from what I'm seeing here, you may have done a lot of inner work. Either that though, or, you know, you've passed spiritual tests. I feel like this turn criticism into kindness is like really speaking to me like when you could take life, you know, when it goes in a direction that may not be the nicest and kind of just go downhill, but you chose to rise up. Not only that, you've helped people. There's some karma coming back for you here. I feel like you've also helped others. You've helped others. You made it your mission to help others, whether that be spread the word or spread kindness. I'm telling you here, I feel like we got something here of like that karmic balance. What you put out comes back. It's coming back. That's what you need to know. Spirit wants you to know that. Give me more on what pile 4 needs to know about how their life is going to change in a big way. Stay away from drama. If you've been facing drama, again, this person is coming forth here, and this could be a collective of people. It could be an environment. It's a place or a group of people or a person you've once shared cups with, okay? And when I say share cups, I mean like you've interacted with, okay? I feel like here it may have been very difficult for you to step out, you know, on a solo journey, okay? This also was a spiritual test. Could you avoid the drama? So because of that, because of what you've done, the changes you've made on your own, in your own life, you will also get a big change with respect to drama. You will no longer face any. And don't think that's not a thing. I don't have drama in my life, okay? Once you get to a certain point, you get through with that, the lessons with that. You can spot it from a mile away. You no longer need it. And listen, I get the whole sitting by the rocks alone, looking out into the ocean. You've put yourself first. And that's, again, what I love about this reading is so much coinciding with the image, because She gives me those vibes when I look at her. Someone who's putting herself first, being happy alone. You've passed spiritual tests. I can't stop saying that. You know, I think I'm saying it so much too because maybe for some of you it's shocking. And, you know, you need to be told it so many times so that way when you jump off this reading, you go back, you know, and you're like thinking, yeah, you know what? She's right. Yeah, I did, you know, and good for me, you know, like pat yourself on the back. Let's get some more cards from this deck too on what you need to know about big changes coming your way. How your life will change in a big way. How will Pile 4's life change in a big way? Mature woman. Okay, for some of you, there's two messages with this. For some of you, you are the mature woman. And I don't care how old you are, okay? I really don't. I don't care if you're 20. I don't care if you're 30. You're maturing. You are mature. You're advanced. You're ahead, okay? There's going to be some sort of, I feel like, networking, socialite, beautiful. There's going to be more social activity for you. Maybe people are coming into your life. You know, it's been dry. Good people are coming in because, listen, when you are networking, you know, those people are there to help. They're there to connect you to the right people. And I feel like with this card, this is a come up for me. People will know who you are. You're going to become semi-famous. Okay. What do I mean by semi-famous? You know, kind of like, you know, for example, like what I do. I could be semi-famous. You know, I'm not famous on a grand scale, but, you know, people on the internet who watch tarot readings know about me. Okay. This is beautiful. This is really looking forward to good times ahead. Something you deserved. You deserve. You really do. You deserve a fun time. You deserve to like breathe. You've been through so much. It's time to have some fun now. Now, the other message that's coming through here is that you might meet a mature woman who's going to help you. And that's beautiful because she could be soul tribe, but she's a connector. So that means she's connecting you to the right people. She's connecting you to the right things, the information, who knows, etc., etc. But someone's coming into your life. It's either another person or this is you. And good days are ahead. Fun times. I feel fun. I'm seeing that word in caps because this group, I feel like it's been horrendous. Okay. Another card for group 4 on what they need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way. Gifts. Beautiful. Oh my God. Pile 4 is doing it. So we've got surprises, presents, and openings. So you better believe this gift box is a door opening. It's like symbolic, the same thing. It's like a box of surprise, you know, same thing, opening. But there's also gifts coming for you, surprises too, positive surprises. And I'm going to go like really far with this one. I wouldn't be surprised if you know, nailed something or something was given to you. This could be lottery as well too. Absolutely, 100%. This is a gift. A gift is not something that you set out to receive, right? So you can 100% put that on the lottery, okay? Or an unexpected, you know, handout, something, you know? And I felt like I just saw car keys. So I don't know if this is maybe even you being able to afford this. Or, because this doesn't have to just be that it's someone else giving it to you. This could also be you being able to purchase this stuff, okay? Or maybe create an open door, or you have the means now through maybe getting connected. I don't know. But great things are coming for Pile 4. Like this is the card that you're going to want to get when we're talking about a subject of how your life will change in a big way. It's like, be prepared, expect surprises, okay? There's going to be a lot coming for you. And just gratitude it, you know, just gratitude it. Don't push it away. Accept it because you deserve it. Let's get more. Okay, so let's talk to Pile 4 from this deck and find out how their life will change in a big way. What do they need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way. Backstabber. Wow, right? Like we've been talking about that throughout the whole reading. Someone is going to get dealt with, okay? I don't know how they'll get dealt with, it doesn't matter. But again, this person, this enemy, it's over. It's over for them. How it will change, how your life will change, this person will finally ease up, either go away or just leave you the F alone. Just leave you, just disappear, get out of your life, you know. It's time to go, you know. This can also be symbolic as well too, as how your life will change in a big way. Your enemies will no longer prosper, okay? You will be protected. You know, they can try all they want. People try, you know, all the time to do stuff, you know, but when you are a highly protected individual and you've got your, like, you know, energy up in a way, your vibration up, you're untouchable. I promise you that. And that's where you're headed. That's where you are. Wow. Give me more. Pile 4. Whew. I'm going to want anybody who chose this pile to let me know how you felt about this reading. What else does pile 4 need to know about how their life is going to change in a big way? You don't need them. People are leaving, okay? I really don't know who I'm talking to here. Maybe some of you don't want that to happen, but I think majority of you do. There's going to be a discarding of old people, and this is cause for the new people to come in, okay? This is just like one batch leaving and another coming. So please, if these people are leaving your life, okay, maybe you're kind of holding on or you don't want them to, or regardless if you are welcoming them, you know, leaving, understand you don't need them. Nothing about, you know, these people brought anything, I feel like, other than misery, and you're good. You're going to be fine. Nothing is your last bus. Not no person, not no environment, opportunity, you know. Opportunities are flowing. They're endless as long as you're breathing. Interesting. Okay, give us more. And I'm really feeling like I'm talking to a lot of people here with this card. Even if that's a love situation that you really want to happen, you want to make that happen, you know, you've been fighting for it and it leaves, please allow it. And that could be a message even to just generally, because people don't realize, you know, when people are leaving, you know, don't force them to stay. If they're leaving, I promise you energetically, they have to go. Their time is up in your movie, okay? It's on to the next scene for you. More. What does pile 4 need to know about how their life will change in a big way? Ha 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 ha. Okay, pile 4, you're doing it. You're really doing it here. Pile 4 looks like it was the pile to pick. You've got leveling up. Okay, honey? You are just like, congratulations. I mean, what can I say, right? What can I say? There's nothing to say with that card. Your life is going to change in a big way. It's like she's watching the horizon, the sun rise in her glasses. On to the next. On to newer, bigger things. You're going to be just fine. So if you're watching this at a time where you're not doing too well, that's temporary. Nothing more to say about that. Give me more. One last one for pile 4. How will their life change in a big way? Holding grudges. How will your life change in a big way? I feel like the first thing I heard with this, there's going to be a release, okay? If you've been struggling to get over something that may have happened to you, there's going to be a release with this. This is going to change your flow, your energy. It's going to free up space for other things. I feel like this grudge or this hurt, you know, I don't like to call it a grudge because I feel like when it's a grudge, it's like I'm judging you. I think you had every right to kind of feel the way you did, because whatever may have happened was probably really mean and really nasty and terrible. But if you've been wanting to get over that, that's going to happen for you. And through releasing that, it's going to, again, energetically upgrade you. And you're leveling up. You are leveling up, pile 4. Very quickly, get ready for this ride. Embrace it. But like I want to state for pile 4, please just understand that you will get a lot of closed doors, but those closed doors are going to open new doors. So a lot of will have to leave so that new things can come in. And this is all being done by whoever you pray to, the universe, God, etc., for your benefit, okay? Because I think they know how much you want peace, you want happiness, but unfortunately, maybe whatever you had around you had to go, whether it be an environment or a person, or maybe something very uncomfortable. Maybe it was just even literally not wanting change. Maybe you didn't want to go into foreign territory, but you're being pushed into that, thrown out into the jungle, and you will pass it. You will pass. I see it. So bravo, pile 4, amazing. Let me know what you thought. I wish you all the best. Take care.